I am out walking with 11-week-old Halo. I thought I'd shoot a quick clip. Here's my little cutie. See, both their ears are standing now. She's 11 weeks old. Come along. We're walking along Hiawatha Golf Course over there. You can see some of the golfers. Beautiful warm day. Good girl. Halo checking out the smells. Enjoying the beautiful weather. Again, that's Hiawatha Golf Course over there. Now these leashing walks with Halo are a way for me to get her used to her off-leash training. I like to use an extremely small Flexi Lead like this. This is one we normally use with our 3-pound Yorkies. And give her the feeling that she's off-leash, and I just use it to give her little corrections here and there when I need her to follow. And this is imprinting on her to follow along when she's off leash on our hikes, so she has the same behavior that Lobo, Kurgan, and my other dogs have on our off leash hikes. Again, isn't she a cutie? Come on. And like I said in prior videos discussing this, you'll hear me use some of the same clicks and whistles that I use with my other dogs on our hikes. Good girl. And I'm just giving her a feeling that she's off leash. And again, only offering the slight correction when I want her to follow the direction I want her to go and stay with me. Now, I had some ask in the comments of a prior video, well, what do you do if she pulls ahead? Well, if she does take off and start pulling ahead hard, all you do is just change direction and walk the other way, which makes her go from being in the front to the rear of the pack. And I'll go that direction a short distance and then turn around. And again, I let her sniff and feel like she's off leash, but I want her to stick with me and follow along. And that's what we're trying to develop here. You can see I clicked and she comes. I don't even need to pull on the leash anymore because she's just gotten used to the clicking. And if I start walking another direction, girl. You're such a good girl. Now again, I don't use any kind of food or snacks to train my dogs. I find that dogs you train with treats don't listen very well when there's a distraction around that they want more than the treat. You know, that's just been my experience. I don't claim to be a trainer, but dogs that I've trained with treats don't listen as well as dogs that I've trained without them. I find all my training basically focuses on positive reinforcement. I use a lot of praise, and I really try to develop a tight relationship with the dog. I want them to follow and listen to me because we have a tight bond and they want to please me, and not because they're being bribed by food. You see I click and she comes. And soon here in the next week or so, we'll start working with her off leash and start translating some of this training I've been doing with her on the Flexi Lead for a couple of weeks to off leash. And I'll bring along one of my adult dogs for her to kind of follow and model along afterwards. You don't have to do that though. Lobo probably listens better than all my other dogs, and I trained him with no other dogs, so don't use that as an excuse. Again, hope you enjoyed it. Just giving a little insight on how I train these guys to listen like they do off leash. This is what I do. Again, I'm not a dog trainer, but after 30 years owning dogs and being an animal warden and doing a lot of rehabilitation with problem dogs, this is what I find works for me. Bye from my little princess Halo. She a beauty. Bye.